What's going on, guys? It's the Cess. Welcome to a game called the Stanley Parable, a game that can be found on Steam, and a game I believe is only $15. I say only because to some people that's not a lot, except I got this game for $5 because I got it on clearance. But anyway, this is a game, kind of a narration game. It's like a different kind of style if you've never seen it before, where pretty much you're playing a character, but there's like a voiceover narration that's kind of telling you what to do, and you can choose whether to follow it or not. And it's kind of, there's like a lesson to it, I guess. I don't remember most of it. I remember the beginning, and I know there's a cutscene. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out of your hair. I'm going to let you watch the cutscene. I'll watch along with you, and I will be back after the cutscene. So be right back.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
And I'm back. So, yeah, that freaked me out a little bit. I mean, can you imagine this happening to you? Let me explain something really quick. How I'm going to work this is, guys, I'm going to do it as the narration tells me to do it, first off, and then maybe in the next few episodes or so, I'll do it differently every time, because there's like, apparently there's supposed to be unlimited endings, so we'll just do it right this time, and then we'll try the other endings next time.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Door closes
Stanley
behind
decided
me.
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Where is the meeting room exactly? Is this it? Okay. Hope I didn't pass it. I mean, I want to do this right this time.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
This is oddly similar to insert title here, but okay, we'll just go this way. I don't like that the doors are closing behind me when there's supposedly no one here. That's not right. This doesn't seem right to me. Oh, dark room. Oh no. Tips for not getting fired.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Let's see what it says for not getting fired. No, oh, it's moving by itself. Never mind. Oh, okay. That's cool. I guess it's interactive. It's pissing me off. The door's closing behind me.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, we can do that. That's simple enough. Oh, geez. Apparently, the sun is closing in on the Earth, and we only have minutes to live. Look at it. So we're going here. Ooh. Executive bathroom. Oh, I want an executive bathroom. Oh, this is creeping me out, guys. I believe this is my boss's office.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. and so the boss had assigned it an extra secret pin number, 2845.
Well,
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
I love this game. 2845.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to
Yeah.
input the
Oh,
correct
jeez.
code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Oh no. Oh, this doesn't look good, guys. This looks very bad. See, I have a feeling like this game is going to be super, like, not jump scare, but it's going to get dark really quickly. Oh man, I don't want to get on this elevator. Oh. Why did you let me get on the elevator, guys? Come on. I thought we were friends here. Loading. By the way, this game crashed twice while I was trying to load it in the first time. I forgot to mention that.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
Yeah.
It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
I've
Why
been
did he
since the
feel
beginning of this.
now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Okay, lights are out. By the way, I'm actually not moving that fast. I am moving that fast, but I'm not hitting sprint or anything. That's just how fast
Stanley
he's
walked
moving.
straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I don't know why I got chills. Oh, I'm getting major chills right now. Escape. Look long. Is there someone down there? I'm just gonna go in here, because directions. Or am I on a catwalk? Push the big
lights
giant
rose
light
on an
button.
enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I certainly hope so. I mean, if he doesn't, then there's obviously no point to the story. So what do we got over here? More offices. Do I press the big camera button here?
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature
Ooh,
revealed.
that's bright.
Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Hold on to your seatbelts, guys. I feel like this is going to get real dark real quick.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable.
Not
Wasn't
too
it?
unthinkable.
Was it even possible? Had he truly
like that's where
spent
this is
his
going.
entire life utterly blind to the world?
Probably.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
I love it. We're sticking it to the man. Mind control status. Offline. Oh, it's offline, so we press that red button, it'll probably come online, so I guess we have to... Do we have to do that? Okay, I guess we go in here. That might be a different ending. Mind controls idle, awaiting input.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Sounds good. Taking him down. What is that?
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Yeah, it really is. That's what it is.
over?
Hopefully.
He had won. He had defeated
I feel like
the
this is going to go
machine,
bad in a second.
unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened,
Why is there just
Stanley
a door leading to
reflected
the
on how
outside
many
like this?
puzzles still lay
There's going to be something on the other side, I'll bet you
Where
anything.
had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his.
This is hitting the feels right now, man.
That was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing.
Can I jump over?
Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Is that it? Achievement: beat the game. That is quite easily the quickest I've ever beaten a game. Alright guys, I think that's gonna do it for this part, and it froze again, god damn it. Okay, I think, guys, that's gonna do it for that part. I'm gonna be doing more of these to see whatever endings we can conjure up, because I feel like there's something dark about this game, and I can't wait to see what it has to offer. Alright guys, I'm gonna end it there. Thank you so much for watching. Please take care of yourselves and each other.